Oh my gosh, I got 100% yes so far on my grant proposal in Decentraland for $40,000. Should OG Contraband Farms be funded to complete? Well, even Lark Davis is talking about OG Contraband Farm, isn't he? Did you see the news yesterday? 100% yes so far, but a long way to go. I got to get up to 2.795 million voting power for it to pass. It must have just got some new ones. Hey, if you're in the Dow, get out there and vote yes for OG Contraband's farm. Let's see what DCL gets for the money. Expanded AI robot apocalypse with dynamic placement of robots, walls and crates to create multiple levels. This will make it so that when you go in the robot building, it's different. Not every time that you go into it, but there'll be essentially different levels, which can also match your skill level with how many robots you've fought so far. This will involve upgrading that robot plot to SDK 7. It's in SDK 6 right now. And there will be a whole new world where you could go and battle new opponents to get to the seed and fertilizer shop, where you can spend in-game money for different seeds and fertilizers, and those will have the effect that you sell more product when you go drive around, or that you grow more plants with your farming. And I also put a bug fix in here, but wait, there's more for me to talk about. This also ensures that the properties will not be sold / game deleted. And this is what makes it a great deal for Decentraland, because, what I realized is for the amount of traffic and with the price of the land, I'm probably going to be tempted to sell it and close those down once it gets up to being worth like $12,000 or whatever at the top. Which, if you think about it, people on the internet screaming that there's not enough of that kind of content and that they get bored in Decentraland, it'll be a total waste for Decentraland if I end up deleting that. Because I mentioned this up here too. It cost me $1,500 for the land and the names, and not to mention the models, AWS hosting. And it's not like I'm rich. That is really something to me. And if it turns into $12,000, I'm just going to end up making the same thing over on Roblox and then selling that land. So with this proposal, I will just consider that cleared and never sell that or delete anything from there. And then Decentraland will get me exclusively compared to, Roblox. I'll be barred for the duration of the contract or the grant to not release anything on Roblox, and then permanently agreeing to never release the identical kind of game assets and content. So, at least I have to make different kind of assets if I want to have a first-person shooter game. I can't put the exact same, texture and all verbatim copies of the building or the robots and stuff like that. This will actually end up being a great deal for Decentraland, because if I get that 40,000, this is what I put down in my proposal. I felt like I could deliver that. No doubt that I could deliver it, basically. I didn't want to put something that I can't deliver. But in actuality, if I get that kind of funding, I'm just going to go crazy and make this stuff the best that I possibly can. And, I won't be surprised if there's other features that I'm able to get done within 3 months. So get out there and vote this thing up. Vote to keep OG Contraband's farm in Decentraland permanently and stop it from going to Roblox. You get me exclusively. Nothing will be delivered on Roblox as long as these contracts are going or these grants are going. You'll guarantee that the same assets, clones of the assets, will not be delivered to Roblox. And not to mention that there'll be new levels of robots and a whole new world. To get to the seeded fertilizer, you're going to have to fight some nasty creatures. And I got some great stuff in mind for that. Vote yes, OG Contraband's farm. Even Lark Davis is saying we all go to the moon with OG Contraband Farms.